And the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former third-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Receiver downfield.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And here's Wilson to throw right away. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Javon Curse. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
Frustrated.
Oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it in film.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Steve Young. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Cardinals! Cooper Kupp, 53 yards. And the Cards will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense...
And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Cards are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Following the interception, Young. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Steve Young with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now Sterling Hoffrichter set to punt. The back deep, Cooper Kupp. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Not good at all. Punt him just 24 yards there. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Young on 1st down. The toss, and a loose football. It's going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Over the middle of the traffic. He's going to mark down just outside the 10. And that one work when you have to get that completion for a 1st down. Well, the analytics say they want the football. Big time chance. First half chance. To throw again is Wilson. Touchdown. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Young. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Young. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Julius Peppers able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
A very good return there, give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They go play action now, Wilson. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here is Young. And he's got Shockey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Curse bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Wilson on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. On 1st down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Steve Young in the offense. Down by a field goal. A little under 2.5 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A 1st down carry for Smith. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Young to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Young. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms.